I got thousands of dollars, but I ain't giving you a motherfucking dime. You know, I had so many friends that once they found out I was working and shit and had money and shit, they were always like, hey man, can you borrow me $50? Hey man, can you do this? Yeah, I'd help some of my close friends out, but people just take advantage of people, man. I told them to fuck off. Go get your own job. Some of them were working, and the friends that I was friends with that were working, I would only help them out because they would pay me back. I'm talking about these little kids that are spoiled rotten by their mommy and daddy and talking about getting the money from their parents. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't borrowing you no damn money. What the fuck you need money for? You fucking 16 years old in school. What the fuck you need money for? Hey, how you been? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people. Well, back then they said, "Can I borrow? Can I borrow the money? Can I borrow?" And at Christmas time, there was a girl I had we were friends, and I had a crush on her, and I got her a Christmas card, and I put $100 bill in it. And boy, when she opened that, she about, it's like, because I was 16, she was 18. She's doing good. Most of y'all know the situation with Evelyn right now. She's got to have surgery next month. I'm not saying when. But she's got to have surgery next month. And that's really her Stringer, I know you ain't been in my lives for a long ass time, but her metopic ridge up here, it's her skull right up here. You know, you got your line right here, your line back here, and your line up here, right? And those are supposed to be not fused together. I'm married. They're not supposed to be fused together. Well, her sides are open, but her front's not. Her front's not open. It's fused together. So therefore, they had to do a CT scan, and the CT scan showed that it's fused, completely fused together. I mean, it's, you know, her forehead's, you know, it's fused. So therefore, her brain is not going to be able to grow. So they got to go in there and they got to defuse it. And the reason why she probably got to have that surgery is because it took Rose literally about 30 to 40 minutes to get Evelyn out from start to finish. And the doctor, they said they don't know what's the cause of it, but he's done many surgeries. It's rare, but it's not uncommon. You know what I mean? And he said 1 out of 7 babies have to have it, and she's one of those 1 out of 7 babies. So they got to go in there. They're going to shave all her hair off. They're going to cut from here to here down to here. And they're gonna open it up, and they're gonna basically cut her skull open, defuse it, and put some type of I don't know. I'll know more when we go in for the pre-op, but and then she'll be in the hospital for 4 to 5 days, and then she'll get discharged. The surgery's gonna be about 8 hours. She'll be under. they had for her when she went in for a CT scan. They had to give her some. They gave her a liquid oral syringe, and it made her sleepy. And I got it on video. Her little head, and she was getting sleepy. And they took her in that CT room, and they shut the door. And I heard her screaming. I was just wanting to bust in that damn door so damn bad. But I had two nightmares. I had a nightmare Tuesday night and then Wednesday night. And I was like, man, I don't want to have another one of them nightmares. You know, but everything's gonna be good. What's worrying me about her surgery is the recovery part. Like, she's gonna come home with nothing on her head, and she's got to go 3 weeks, and then they're gonna put her in a helmet, and that's what's gonna make her head be right, because her head's kind of like this. If you look at it from the top, it's always been like that, and we brought it up to the pediatrician. And she said, oh, her head's fine. And then when we went in for her 9-month checkup, she was like, I was like, well, I brought it up to you when she was 6 months old, and she didn't think nothing of it. And they like to do this surgery when babies are 6 to 8 months old, not 14 months old. So that's another thing that's been scaring me, because they really don't do that surgery on babies that are her age, but she ain't got no other choice. I mean, you could see on the CT scan, they showed it. There's like, right up here on the top part, there's like 3 little pressure points where the brain's already starting to kind of like touch on the skull a little bit. And, that's gotta be done, so. But, oh yeah, technology, not to mention her doctor. He's a good doctor. I mean, golly, he's got he's got a good rap with that surgery, so. It ain't some little minute surgery like she gotta have, little surgery. It's not little surgery, it's invasive. We're talking about her skull, her brain. But she's healthy. She don't have no underlying health conditions. So, everything should be alright. I just wish my grandma was here, because she was a nurse for 50 years, and, she knew all the doctors around here, and, oh yeah, he's a jackass doctor, and don't fool with him. Oh yeah, he's a good doctor. Oh yeah, that doctor I highly recommend. Oh well, this and that. She's inside with Evelyn right now. Hell, these mosquitoes are bad. Dude, what? What am I doing, dude? Oh, my legs are itching.